Hello everyone, I'm your host, Boss Zombie. Welcome back to the Elder Scrolls Online. We are going to head to the... what is this thing called again? The Silver Cormorant. Oh wait, does this body of water have fishing spots? It don't look like it.
You there!
Oh,
Please!
never mind.
I need help!
Oh, coming to find... I think you're the guy I need for the quest. I think. Well, you got cool clothes.
I didn't think I'd find anyone out here in this frozen wasteland.
Are you a Breton?
You, my friend, are a glorious sight.
What are you doing out here by yourself?
I'm part of the crew from the merchant ship Silver Cormorant. The snows overtook us, trapped us in the ice. Now our shipmates are missing and we're out of food. I went looking for both. Please, I can't go on. The frost will take my toes soon.
How can I help?
If we just had some meat, we could last a few more days, I'm sure. I tried to kill a horker earlier, but my hands were frozen, and I dropped my hunting knife. Please, my crewmates will starve to death if help doesn't come soon.
I'll find some meat for your crew.
I'll head back to the ship. I'm no good to anyone if I lose my toes. I'm glad you came along when you did. Hopefully you can help get us out of this mess.
Where will I find your ship?
Not far. She's still afloat, but she's trapped in the ice. It was a nightmare. Clear one moment, then the sky grew dark. The snow howled like a beast. The ice. Black ice. I didn't know water could freeze up that fast.
Why did your crew send you out here?
It was a last resort. It was either send someone out into the cold or just sit there and accept our fate. Someone had to try. Not that I've done anything out here other than freeze my arse off.
Oh, okay. What do you
Not
have?
far.
Gather raw... I have raw meat, though. Oh, wait. This place is weird because, like, it actually gets freezing... Whoa, this is neat. Freezing cold as you go further into it. Oh, I really just need to... Okay. I mean, wolf is probably fine, right? Oh, and there's worker right there. And there's a mammoth! Oh, I guess it wouldn't be a Skyrim area without a mammoth. Oh, that was... I've never actually attacked a worker before. I didn't know if it would attack back. No, it kind of just rolled over and died, and now I feel bad. Oh well, I'll get over it. Okay, I'm over it. Wow, you said a float. This is not a float.
We're hungry but peaceful, my friend.
Oh, wait, maybe that guy was a red guard. Bosun. Nars. I like the pattern on your hood.
Blade's Edge, this is incredible. This meat will see us through the next few days. Longer if we're careful. Thank you, friend. Now that we're not in danger of starving, we need to find our missing crew members.
Who's missing?
4 of our crew were taken from the ship in the night by some kind of beast. All fur and fangs. It hit us after dark, so none of us got a good look. The captain and first mate went to look for them earlier this morning and never returned.
What do you think happened to them?
I fear the beast got to them. Or worse, they're lost in this damn storm and slowly freezing to death. You've helped us once already. Do you think you could search for them? I still have injured people to take care of aboard the ship.
I'll see if I can find your captain and crew.
Last we saw the captain and Drixon, they were following tracks due east.
Do you have any idea what took your crew members?
Not really. Most everyone on this ship has a different opinion. Only thing we can agree on is that it was big. Real big.
Was it a snow
It
giant?
was dark.
Or an
None of
ice
us could
giant?
get a good look. I know I heard snarling. That's about it.
Could it have been a bear?
No. It was larger than that. Smarter, too. No bear could have gotten up onto the deck and stolen our people
Was it
from
a
their
werewolf?
cots like that.
What's your business in Solitude? Oh,
Just
maybe it was a
trading.
werewolf
We
behemoth.
came from Rihad in Hammerfell.
Rehot?
It's
Whoa!
too bad we weren't bringing food. I would have gladly paid for the lost merchandise if it kept my people alive for a little while longer.
Let's see. As far as big, smart thing, intelligent. Let's not go with smart, but intelligent things go. I would think a werewolf behemoth is like biggest example of that. There's a dead person in there. Why did I get a broken wheel? Oh. There's another dead person in there. Massive claw. Can I read these? Claw of a Khajiit, but is much grander in size. Dark cold blood crumbles at the base. It belongs to a wagon. The spoke is splintered, which suggests it could not bear the weight of whatever it was carrying. What has the claw of a Khajiit but bigger? How riddling. Is there a cinch rot out here? No. Oh, hello. Drigson.
I didn't think anyone would ever find me out here. If not for you, I'd be a frozen corpse in a few hours.
Nar sent me to look for you and the captain.
Captain Mavok and I left the cormorant together, tracking a monstrous beast. It was pulling a cart stacked with corpses. And some of our crew, I fear. Once we got close, we realized it wasn't some
What is a
horrifying
Centrot?
monster. Just a Khajiit. Big one.
Did you confront it?
Tried to. The thing tossed me like a rag doll and knocked the captain out cold. Threw him on the cart and hauled him straight into the blizzard. I'm too weak to fight, but I can still accompany you to find my people. I saw which way the beast went.
Let's go find your captain and
We
crew.
have to find Captain Mavok.
What's the cool name? Mavok. Sounds like Havoc.
This must be the camp. Keep an eye out
Oh,
for the captain.
never mind. It's not a Centrot, it's a, what are they called? I forget the name. I don't know. Something rot? Okay. Poor fox is in a cage. That's locked. That's locked. No, I don't think the captain's in there. Oh. A note. Today's instructions. The Zunnik. Use Freywin's amulet to protect you from the storm while you search for fresh bodies, but take care not to lose it. Freywin? Wait. Recently icebound merchant ship along the ice shelf south of items to acquire. Humanoid corpses, one wolf corpse, one Argonian corpse. Return my workshop beneath Verglas Hollow with these items. We don't return at all.
Collecting corpses? Gods. But that amulet. I wonder if it's around here somewhere.
That would be nice. Oh, there it is. Warm satchel.
That amulet. It almost seems like it's calming the blizzard.
Neat!
Look up the hill. Those ruins were hidden by the storm. Is that Vergla Hollow?
10 cents says yes. Verglas Hollow. This ancient ruin in the icy wastes of the frozen coast has long held a reputation of being both cursed and haunted. What truly lies at the heart of Verglas Hollow may never be known, as the unnatural cold makes approaching the place next to impossible. Fortunately, I have a magic charm. Why did they need a wolf, an Argonian, and a bunch of humanoid? Oh, again with... Oh, wait! Oh! This is the... What's her name? The lady, the necromancer that kind of tricked Freywin. That's why it was weird to see her name. Oh, wow, that... Hey, go back to, like... What was that, 2 or 3 episodes? To the Morthal side quest? Oh, I was wondering if we'd get closure with this. This is gonna be the, I can't remember her name, but something with an M. I think? Yeah, because these are the same frost-cursed creatures. And now it makes sense about the Freywin stuff. Let's see. Whoa. Cool statue. I mean, I'm sure it can come to life, but it's still a cool looking statue-ish.
Momdahan! What's become of you?
You are not Zanuck. Should I assume that you are
Hey, it
here
is
to
her,
kill
Maxton.
me?
Voice sends a chill through me. That must be Favret.
Does the amulet melt walls of ice? Oh, it does.
That ice doesn't look natural. You did it! The amulet destroyed the ice.
It sure did, Ollie.
Perhaps I deserve death. I destroy as easily as I create. I taint that which I love.
What's Noreen? No! This must be Maxton's doing.
What? Are we supposed to be seeing people that I'm not seeing?
But fret not. Your people serve a higher purpose now. I have given them life anew.
It's a bear! I wonder if any bear mob works.
Turga! No!
Oh, okay, I guess this was Turga.
I will not let my shame snuff out the power I have wrought. I must finish my work.
I'm gonna suplex ya! Ooh, that was a fun thing when you, like, basically took your unarmed damage to broken
Behold
levels.
the frost focus, the font of my creations.
Hey, but what if I break it?
Brave, are we?
Yeah, actually. Are we fighting? Oh, we are fighting.
Why do you accuse my face? Why does no one understand the beauty of what I offer?
Because you're a psychopath. I'm gonna melt it.
I'm not staying here a moment longer. I need to see the sky.
You did it, friend. Meet us
Yeah,
back
but we
at the
only
ship.
saved one of your crew. Couldn't we have done that to the other people that were frozen? Wow, what did, like, flat note ending that character had. Well, some closure is better than no closure, I guess. Are you gonna make me trek all the way back to your ship to end this quest, or can we just end it right here? Oh, man. Disappointed! Although, if the quest does end at least even here, I won't complain. That's a nice short one. Oh, this place is really cool when it's not a crazy blizzard. The solid ice is nice. Versus the liquid ice.
After we resupply and get ourselves out of this ice, we can get underway again.
Fine work, Drigson. I'm proud of this crew, as always.
Hi, Cap. You're a rotund man.
Ah, my savior. I apologize for running off like that, but I had to ensure my crew was safe. I'm glad you're here now. The Silver Cormorant owes you a great debt, stranger.
How is everyone handling the loss of your crew members?
Our dead will be missed dearly. We'll make sure they have a proper funeral after all is said and done. This crew is family. We mourn together, but we endure together too. You've given us the luxury to do both.
The storm has stopped. You should be safe now.
Looks that way,
Oh, it is
thanks
over.
to you. With any luck, we might even be able to salvage the Cormorant. She's a fine ship. Please,
Oops, sorry.
when
Cut him
the
off.
last of my blood thaws, I'll start chipping away at the ice myself. I'm sure the Cormorant is as eager to be free as her crew is.
How do you feel?
Better, now that I'm not in danger of turning into one of those frozen thralls. I was halfway there when you and Drigson showed up. Thought I was done for. Ugh, that woman was a terror.
You mean Maxton?
Was that her name? Doesn't matter. I'm just glad she's gone. There was such darkness in her eyes. Pain, too. Bone deep pain. It was eating her up. I could feel it even as I stood there, freezing to death.
What will you do now?
Free the Silver Cormorant from the ice and assess her damage. It'll take some doing to
So,
get her free, but
bruise
this
on his head or
crew
just
isn't
a weird
averse to
shadow?
hard work. In the meantime, I sent a few of them to Morthal to gather supplies.
Will you be able to survive in the meantime?
Now that the storm has settled and my crew heartened, we're much better equipped to handle the delay. Supplies from Morthal will help too. We've gotten through the worst of it. Now the only way to move is forward.
Cool. This next quest I was actually really looking forward to doing. I have to find a house. I think it's like here-ish. But the quest is called the Pale Man. which, I mean, sounds like something right out of a creepypasta, just based off the name. I mean, there are definitely some horrific creatures in Elder Scrolls lore, so, you know, maybe I'm in for a treat. Hey, now that this place is in the blizzard, I can actually assess the water here a little better. Hey, what do you know? There's still no fishing spots. That's unbelievable, in fact. What over here? Ooh, and it's not even, it's an intermediate. That's second worst. Man. They teased all this stuff that you can find neat Western Skyrim paintings in those What boss? Oh, it's the hunting place. Look at that. There's not a single fishing spot. I guess this water is too shallow. That must be it. I guess that is it. This is just really shallow water, so there can't be... Oh, Harrowstone. So there can't be... fish.
Time to feed.
Excuse me?
I do hope you share.
Goodbye. You'll have to catch me first, you ninnies. Wait, I just passed a quest giver. What was that? Oh. Where is this? It's here, okay. I think that's the Pale Man, and then that's the other last quest I need to do. On the surface, and the rest is in Blackreach. Oh, I bet there's... You know what? I bet Morthal has deep fishing water. I hadn't even considered it. But seriously, the lack of fishing spots is disturbing. Just taking a mental... It was over here where it starts turning to ice. I remember it. Okay. More Grey Host, guys. So I wonder what's going to culminate in the second part of the... Or, I guess technically it's the fourth part of the yearly story. But really, Harrowstorm offered very little in the way of lore. Hey, I found the place. I think. Erolf, I think that's the guy I'm supposed to find. And this is his little house. Wow, I like nailed it. You have a storm of crows.
Another day, another failure. It must be somewhere. If you come to rob me, you will leave disappointed. All this land and only weeds to show for it. Do you ever regret your choices, Wanderer? Ever feel certain you are on the just path? Only it leads nowhere. That's where you'll find this old farmer.
What brings you such regret? So much regret.
A lifetime of failure. For 30 years I have hunted my brother's killer. Tracked it all across Skyrim seeking justice. Somehow it always managed to vanish. Tell me, have you heard any stories of a monster called the Pale Man?
I saw a book in a place somewhere in this DLC that said that. No, what kind of monster is this?
Something that stalks the moonlit snows. It steals loved ones away without a sound. A couple folks sent letters saying they had new sightings. These old legs are much too ruined for travel now. Would you be willing to hear them out for some gold?
I'll talk to the survivors for you.
Find Efja in Morthal and Houtgert in Dragonbridge. Tell them Erolf sent you. Ask them where they saw the Pale Man and who it stole. Thanks for hearing out an old man. Most just think I have lost my mind. But I know the truth.
Can you tell me more about this Pale Man?
Got your interest, did it? Maybe you're the person I need after all. Maybe Kain decided to send me a blessing instead of a curse. For once in my damned life. All you need to know about the Pale Man is that it takes people. It took my brother.
Your brother?
Drendek, yes. My older brother. Strong and hearty. A Nord's Nord. I thought there was no one in the world stronger than Drendek. Of course, I was only 6 at the time. Then the Pale Man snatched Drendek up like a babe.
It's some sort of monster?
Some say that. Most claim it doesn't exist at all. My father claimed that, and my mother, and the Sword Thane of Morthal. They all said a bear took Drendick. They said a little traumatized boy imagined the Pale Man, made up stories. He's not a story.
Why do you want me to talk to these people?
I hunt the Pale Man. I've been hunting the cursed thing for 30 years. But it's like a ghost. Comes in snowstorms every 10 or so years. Takes wit once in a spree of abductions, and then vanishes again. Every time it comes back, I get closer.
That still doesn't answer my question.
The Pale Man took their loved ones, as it has taken so many over the years. These people are witnesses, so I need to know what they saw. I can't return whoever they lost, but I can track the thing down and kill it.
You said something happened to your legs?
A bad fall. While exploring a cave out on the northern coast, looking for signs of the Pale Man, when I ran right into a nest of frostbite spiders. I got out of the cave, but slipped and fell down a hill. Damn near crawled back to Dragon Bridge.
The healers couldn't help?
You ever try crawling from the northern coast to Dragon Bridge? It took damn near 3 days. By the time I got back, my wounds were infected. Or so the healer said. Legs haven't worked right since. I can walk, but I can't run. Damned inconvenient.
Yeah, that sounds actually like it sucks a lot. Dragon Bridge, you say? Well, that's right up the road. Man, when those things strike, they really strike. It is, you know what? I think as far as traversable terrain, at least up here, Blackreach is another story, but Western Skyrim, fantastic to navigate. It's never hard to like find the way you want to go. Huh. Yeah, you're scary wolves. I'm just in every body of water I pass, I look for fishing spots. Surely the water here at Dragon Bridge is deep enough for fishing spots, right? Right? Is it really not? Are there just like 3 fishing spots in the whole DLC and it's like super bugged? Didn't that happen once that like fishing spots were super bugged and like they weren't spawning correctly? I feel like that was a thing once. Hotgird.
Do I even dare hope you have another supplier? Or shall I savor this drink? I thought I might do business with a few trolls, actually. They have accents.
Hello.
This better be important. Unless you want to pick up a rake, I don't have time to jaw at strangers.
Erolf sent me to ask you about the Pale Man.
Well then, that changes it. I used to think that man had lost his senses. Then the Pale Man killed my bear. Now I understand. Before you ask, Bear was my hound. He mostly just slept and smelled bad, but he was all I had after my husband died.
How do you know the Pale Man killed Bear?
Because I saw it! Bear and I were tracking hawkers on the coast, over the mountain north of Solitude. When night fell, we made camp. Bear's yelp woke me. I expected to see a giant. Instead, I saw the Pale Man dragging away my poor dog.
What did you do then?
What do you think? I rushed into my tent and got my axe. When I came out, they were gone. Searched through the night, but the storm was thick as stew, and I can't track like Bear. That monster took my dog. My good dog!
Oh.
Bear deserved better.
I'll tell Erolf what you told me.
I've known soldiers and killers in my day. Even been friends with a few. I don't know any I'd call evil, but that thing was evil. That thing killed my dog. Everybody told me I was crazy. Erolf is the first one who made sense.
How do you know Erolf?
He used to post flyers around the area asking for stories about the Pale Man. We laughed them off back then, but no longer. After the monster took Bear,
I sent Erov a letter that said where to find me. I pray he gets that vicious creature.
Oh, this is exciting me. This might be a really cool quest. Or maybe one... More an old pack rat. I love him. He's so much bigger than I thought. Like when they said... I was expecting it to be the size of the Skivaton. No, it's just... It's a big old fat rat. And it's a fantastic big old fat rat. Although, I have to admit, I hope they don't continue the tradition of pets that increase your inventory slots too much, too often. I know that there is I think there's a mule from a data mine a long time ago in the files, so that will probably be the next one. It has a bunch of little backpacks on it. Or rucksacks, possibly. Depends. Oh, I wanted to check the water in Morthal. It's not deep at all. What was I thinking? Oh, wait. Maybe over here, where the boats are? Come on, baby. Show me fishing spots. There are... Oh.
She's crazier than a cat on
Oh. Lake fishing. Another one. Another one. Wow. Not a whole lot of options. Are there like other spots around the docks? There's a lot of water here. There's another one there. Okay. 3 is not bad. There possibly is more depending on what's going on in the area. Alright, as long as I know that I'm like 99.99% confident that you can find foul water in Blackreach, so I'm not worried there. Look at all this meat. Are you the local butcher? Ifya.
My favorite part of coming to this inn is the strangers trying to talk to me. It's great. Never gets old. What do you want?
Sorry, Sourpuss. Errolf sent me to hear your story about the Pale Man.
Glad to hear Erov is still above ground. I thought his obsession had finally killed him. Yeah, I saw the Pale Man. My sister and I were ranging far north of Solitude, out along the coast. That night, we made camp with a plan to head back at dawn.
When did it arrive?
Late after I fell asleep. Merlith's scream woke me. I rushed out of the tent and saw it stalking away carrying her. Her neck was twisted, backward. I gave chase, but it was quick. Slipped into the shadows without a trail.
What did this Pale Man look like?
Taller than any man I've seen, but thin, like a draugr. So I know it wasn't a giant. And paler than a belly of a cave fish. Look, Merlith and I never really liked each other. So I don't care if you find it. But hopefully this helps Errolf.
I'll tell Errolf.
I've known old Errolf for a long time. I thought he was frost-touched, but I was wrong. That thing, whatever it is real. And it murdered my sister.
Is this a Wendigo? Is that what we're
I
fighting?
wonder how many other old stories that I ignored over the years are true.
How do you know Errolf?
He used to frequent the Inns of Solitude, begging for someone to join his hunt. Just another madman, we thought. Maybe if I'd listened to him back then, we could have found the Pale Man together. Then Merlith would still be alive.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. A lot of people in this inn. Wait, Ratsy? You almost look like a member of the other crew.
It was a cold walk from the Silver Cormorant to Morthal. Well worth it.
Oh, never mind. That was his name.
Again after that mess.
No, it wasn't. Who's your friend?
Oh, this is Whiskey. Oh, isn't she adorable? We've become fast friends. I pet her and she eats my bread. It's a wonderful friendship. I'll miss my first pet, Dapper, until the day I die. But she'd want me to feel joy again.
Oh, okay, so this guy is from the Silver Cormorant. Oh! Whiskey the Rat? What a good name for a rat. Oh, here's Basler. Okay.
It's nice to be warm and have a full belly. It'll be some time before I'm ready to leave the comfort of a fire.
There's a lot of people here. I kind of did want closure. I want to go to the Jarl's house. Was that her name Farrowyn? Is she here? Are they here? Maybe they're just gonna pop up at the end of the DLC. Maybe upstairs more? Nope. Ooh. Check. Damn. Every time I see a blue thing. Oh, that's not a real... Weird. That's not a real safe box. Okay, let's go. You're not going to stop me. I've decided to jump over this. Oh, I'm happy I found lake fishing spots finally. Jeez. But, I mean, knowing my luck, there's probably a ton more in Blackreach. Although there's not really a lot of big bodies of water there. He's not really near any way shrine, so I guess I'll just maintain mount and head out. Hello? This must be river, right? I think I even passed this spot before. Yeah, this river. But this isn't deep water. So I don't know what to believe anymore. I am still amazed there's no fishing maps. Because I think isn't it just people use one of the add-ons and just, like, do a print screen? Isn't that how that goes? Hello again. Nice bear trap. So what are we going to end up finding?
You're back. Wasn't certain I'd see you again. Well, have you talked to Eifja and Hauptgard?
They both saw the Pale Man pass the mountains on the coast, north of Solitude and Dragonbridge.
Along the northern coast, you say? Yes, that might narrow it down. Here, follow me inside.
Lead the way.
Ever since it took my brother, I've tracked Pale Man sightings across Skyrim. See on this map? Yes, there and there.
I don't know what you pointed at, but I'm assuming it'll show me.
For years I have tracked the location of every Pale Man attack. Each one brought me closer to its lair. These last two confirm it. The Pale Man must be on the northern coast between Dragonbridge and Solitude. It won't escape me again.
How did it elude you before?
A decade ago, I tracked down a cave where the Pale Man brought its kills. For days I waited. Eventually, I left to replenish supplies. When I returned, I saw loose rocks and an empty crawl space. The damn thing had watched me the whole time.
Why didn't it attack you?
It only attacks the unsuspecting or vulnerable, and I was armed to the teeth. It's no mere beast. It's smart, cunning. But I have an idea on how we draw it out. Bait of an unusual variety. Would you be willing to help out?
You want me to act as bait?
Gods, no. I'm not willing to lose the only helpful person I've met in a decade. I need you to collect the ingredients and bring them to me on the northern coast. Then we'll draw out the creature and avenge its victims.
I'll help you. What do you need me to get?
The Pale Man likes to take people, so we'll make one for it, using Draugr parts treated with alchemy. This is where you come in. There is a crypt nearby. Dead Man's Respite. Chop up enough Draugr parts for a body, then meet me on the northern coast.
Why do we need to assemble a Draugr?
The alchemical mixture I plan to use is necrotic, for lack of a better term. It only reacts with dead flesh. If we douse the living person with it, they die. But not before their flesh melted and they screamed a whole lot first. It's nasty stuff.
But why are you asking me to gather Draugr parts instead of just one Draugr?
No one knows what makes those walking corpses move. But we do know they stop moving if you hack them up enough. We need intact, non-moving parts to make a body that will draw out the Pale Man. One Draugr won't do, but parts of dozens. That might.
Why send me to Dead Man's Respite? Is there something special with the Draugr there?
Well, no. It's just the closest place I know to find them. Any Draugr will do, and if you know somewhere else to hunt them, their parts will work as well as any other. Just be careful. Those walking corpses look slow, but they are strong and mean.
You mentioned dousing the body with alchemy?
After I failed to draw the Pale Man out 10 years ago, I talked to every hunter and reach witch who wouldn't slam the door in my face or try to cook my eyeballs. The hunters suggested bait, but it was an old, clever woman who suggested the mixture.
What type of mixture?
I don't know how it works exactly, only that it's something the Hag-Ravens created. Somehow the clever woman stole it away from them. When poured on dead flesh, it creates a scent that drives anyone who smells it mad with hunger.
How do you know it will work on the Pale Man?
The thing eats, doesn't it? We know it's smart enough to move lairs, avoid people who can kill it, and use snowstorms as cover. I've tested the mixture myself. It was all I could do not to eat the dead flesh I poured it on. Still makes me nauseous.
How do we find the lair?
While you're out collecting the Draugr parts we need, I'll mix the potion, limp up to the coast, and find the lair.
Just take a horse, dude. You don't have to limp.
Once you have the Draugr parts, run along the northern coast between Dragon Bridge and Solitude, and look for me. I'll be waiting.
That's a large expanse. The northern coast. Dragon Bridge and stuff. That's like this whole... What? I'd call you crazy, but I'm certain you've heard that enough in your life. God, this quest better not be disappointing. There's so much build-up and it seems so cool. Wait. It's not in the barrel? Oh no, they're just... Okay. Give me your parts. Oh, I got a leg and a torso. Oh, nice. I didn't actually have to go into an area. I've got an arm, a leg, and a head. And an arm. Oh, wait. Can I actually look at... No, never mind. They just went into the magic sack. Can you go in to Dead Man's Respite? Oh, you can't. Oh. Weird. You don't often see Draugr walking around outside of a lair. They usually like to stay inside. Oh, it's such a... Oh, wait, no. They gave me a nice pinpointed spot. Alright, let's go to the lake shrine then. Yeah, scary puppy. Okay. It would be easier to go this way. Wait. Wait a minute. Real quick while I'm in the area. Oh, I thought for a second I saw a Sigic portal. Yep, still spawns here. Okay, at least I've definitely pinpointed a vampire bear or vampiric bear spawn. But who knows? It might not be valid on the surface. And sometimes another one down the trail. Nope, it's a saber cat. Oh wait. Oh, never mind. There's another one down the trail, but further down the trail. Ah, you're chilled. Damn. I'll get that lead someday. Font of Auriel, I think is what it's called. Where I put it, I have no idea. Even in my biggest house, I don't think I have a spot for it. Well, no, I do have the Sijic place, the villa, or whatever it's called. But that place I actually filled with crafted furniture. I'd have to get rid of stuff. And that would make me sad. Hello. Oh, you geared up. Nice. Hey, did you see the, that? Oh, or that one?
This must be the Pale Man's cave. See the bones? Wolves don't make patterns like this. And I have seen this before. At its old lair. A location this remote is perfect to grab folks who are alone. Told you it was clever. Did you get the Draugr parts?
I got what you asked for. What now?
You assemble them into a body that tempts the Pale Man. Take these sharp bones, jam them into the torso. Then stick the arms, legs, and head onto them. Gruesome work, but it should hold. Pour on the pungent mixture I've made, and you have your bait.
Where should I put it?
Last time I found a crude table deep within its lair. There were remains with gnaw marks on them. I think that's where it eats. Search the lair for a similar table. Place the body on it, then pour on the mixture. And hold your breath.
Why? If it's smart, wouldn't it recognize as a okay. What if the Pale Man doesn't come out?
If this doesn't work, then come get me. I am not letting this thing escape again. It won't be killing any more people. If we have to, I'll be the bait. But I'd like to avoid that for as long as possible. Despite everything, I'd like to live.
Let's hope it doesn't come to that. Huh. I mean, yeah, that's a table, alright. Man, I'm really just working hard. Wow, I made a hell of a body. Look at that. Go me. Why can't I pour the stuff on it, though? Weird, I can only do it in third person. Oh, it's just a... It's a tall Falmer? It's a big Falmer. Whoa, that's a big boy. Oh, so that's why you've never been able to catch it. There's multiple of them. There's tons. Oh, this one actually might be unique, considering how tall it is. Gather the Pale Man's trophies. What? That's not very primitive. Battered cat doll, torn dog collar, bloodstained necklace, bloodstained... I didn't see what that last one was. Bloodstained signet ring. A child. Okay. Bloodstained necklace. Well, that's the dog. Oh, that's Bear's thing. You didn't see it.
Was it in there? Were you able to kill it? What happened in there?
The monster called the Pale Man is dead.
Then it's over. Shaw's bones, it's over. After so many years. That thing is really dead. I don't know how I can thank you. I lost everything and was ready to give it all up. But now, finally, justice.
I found these objects in the lair. Do you recognize them?
I don't... Wait. That ring. It can't be. It's Drendek's signet ring. Our mother gave it to him shortly before our hunting trip, when the Pale Man took Drendek. I always felt she blamed me for losing it. And for my brother. But now...
What about these other items?
These must be from all the other victims. Trophies of the lives it snatched. That means it wasn't hunting for food. It was proud of what it had done. I need to return these to the families. Eifia and Halbert. All of them deserve to know it's over.
Do you want me to bring these items to the families?
You've done more than enough for a broken old man. I'd like to see the faces of everyone when I tell them. It'll take a while with this limp, but I've got something to live for now. All I can offer you is this. Thank you. I'll search the lair for more trophies. Holding my brother's ring again feels like it validates him. His life. Everyone who lost someone should feel this closure. I'll send word to Ifya and Halkut. If you ever come near the farm again, stop by.
Wow. Okay. The end monster was a little underwhelming, but lore-wise it does make sense. So it was a freakishly tall Falmer with a fetish for hunting people or things. It just enjoyed taking things. Weird. I wonder. Okay, the collar obviously belonged to Bear the dog. The doll, I doubt, belonged to the sister. It must have been the bloodstained necklace. Oh, her neck was completely snapped, so that, yeah, probably that was hers. Who did the doll belong to, though? I wonder, is there another person who lost someone to the Pale Man? Oh, man. Someone just killed this bear. But not that one! This episode isn't too long yet. Damn you, bears. Are you also hunting bears, friend? No, you are level 6. You are hunting anything that will give you experience. One thing about this game is that it feels like such a waste now that I've, like, where was that? It was over here, right? When I hit level 160, or champion point 160, and I realized that, like, all the armor sets I had worked for up to that point were useless, it was kind of, like, it kind of knocks the wind out of your sails a little. But then again, the stuff you get just from leveling up in, like, story progression, it's not endgame gear anyways. You're going to want to get stuff from dungeons and trials instead. And some of the crafted stuff, until they decide to nerf it. It's a little disappointing there was no real, like, well, not amazing, but, like, why is there a Chorus Reaper in the middle of outside? That's not supposed to be a thing. What are your secrets, giant bug? Oh, okay. What was I saying? Ooh! What's that funny looking plot of dirt? Come on, give me a painting. Yeah. I do have the collector's edition treasure maps. I should use those and see if I get anything. Although I don't think that they can give you pilfered poison. If you're the sorry bastard who stole my property, welcome to the end of your miserable life. The poison works fast. I may be a simple fisherman, but I know how to kill a lousy thief. Of course, if you're not the unlucky snowback that choked on my little trap here, bring this note to the docks in Morthal. If you have any information about who or what stole my goods, I'll pay. Angrar. Angrar? Angrar. Angrar. Did you really use that to kill that mud crab? That seems excessive, sir. Come on, ma'am. I didn't catch a glimpse of you. Yeah, why was there a chorus? Like, here? Very strange. Angrar. Well, it says I found Angrar, but I don't see Angrar. Hello? Oh. Sir? Your poison? Or your formerly poisoned equipment?
Careful not to disturb the fish, stranger. Hard enough to catch them as is. And even when I manage, they get stolen anyway. I'm sick of feeding thieves. I can barely feed my family.
I found this note. Is it yours?
Yes, that's mine. Ugh, smells awful. Looks like something may have swallowed it. I guess that was the point. Where did you find it?
I found it next to a dead Nord woman.
I'd hoped it was a wild animal. I'm sorry for whoever it was, but I didn't have a choice. My family is the most important thing to me. I won't let them starve or some thief makes off with a full belly.
At least you know what happened to your goods now.
Yes, I
That's
do.
the quest.
Thanks to you. You've likely ensured my family will survive the winter. Thank you. Here, take this. I know it's not much, but I can't let you walk away empty-handed.
That quest was all of 4 minutes. Not even.
Thanks again, friend. You've given me a sliver of hope in these dark times. I can't wait to get out on the water again. I'm much more inclined to fish now that I know I get to keep what I catch.
What will you do now?
Well, now that I know what the problem is, I've got an advantage. Smartest thing to do would be to save up some more money and do my best to safeguard my wares. Provided the fish keep biting, at least.
Okay. Hey, how are we doing as far as side quests go with Greymoor? Greymoor quests. Wow. There's not a lot of leeway. I think there's only 2 or 3 more quests left and they're in Blackreach. I'll have to do this too. I don't know what the story is with the mining supply stuff.
What do you want?
But I believe that was the last of the... Oh, hello, there's a note there. No, it's a landmark. That was the last of the overland quests. It's time to go below ground. Where is the way shrine? It's right over there. Maybe I'll start with that mining supply stuff just to see what the heck it is. God, that quest was short. Alright, well, thanks for joining me. Come back, I'll have the next stuff up real soon, but until then, bye.